Hey, little guy.
Are you my father?
Yes, I am, and you are my son.
Why do I look like you?
You look like me because of heredity. Heredity is the passing of traits to offspring. They say that George Mendel is the father of heredity because he discovered heredity. He conducted an experiment with pea plants, and he discovered that if he reproduced a tall plant and a small plant, it would come out tall because tall is dominant, and also that if he reproduced small with small, it was small. I'll talk about gens and how they're part of heredity. Gens contain a genetic code that is passed down through heredity.
But Daddy, where are my gens located?
They're located in DNA strands, which are located in chromosomes, and chromosomes are located in the nucleus. Not just us chickens have gens. Everything with a nucleus has one, including our cells have DNA, and even bacteria has DNA. Even without a nucleus, its cytoplasm contains a DNA.
How do you know your gene type?
There are two ways to express your gens. It can be a phenotype or a genotype. Phenotype is the physical traits such as appearance, while the genotype is the genetic information.
But how is the genotype shown?
There are things called alleles. There are dominant traits that will always express or appear no matter what other allele is presented. Then there are recessive traits that will not express themselves if presented with a dominant trait and will not be expressed.
But what if two dominant traits are presented together, and what if a recessive trait is presented with a dominant trait?
The dominant trait will show, but in some cases, an incomplete dominance will appear, which means the dominant trait doesn't completely dominate or mask the recessive trait. Another example is codominance, when the dominant trait shares appearance.
How do I know the possibility of my traits?
Reginald Punnett created the Punnett squares. It shows your possible traits, but the way your cells are created is by mitosis.
Meiosis?
No. It is mitosis. Mitosis is when each chromosome has chromatids, and that splits during reproduction and create daughter cells. Then the daughter cells split again and make sex cells. Each organism gets half of its chromosome from the father and half from its mother.
What happens when your genes change?
It is called genetic engineering. It's when your genes are genetically modified to fit their needs. It also changes its behavior in their food.
But how?
It is called natural selection.
What is that?
It is when the environment chooses something to mutate, and most of the humans do it all the time.
Where is it taking place?
In the DNA, which is soon carried out to the chromosomes, but the DNA have the gens, which are the part that are unchanged.